Hello, I'm Commander Sean Doty, and I served as the Administrative Services Division Commander in 2020. The Administrative Services Division is made up of the Planning, Training, and Accreditation section, the Community Health and Safety section, and our Office of Professional Standards. Our Planning, Training, and Accreditation section is responsible for providing training to all department members, keeping accurate and up-to-date records consistent with state accreditation standards. Our Planning, Training, and Accreditation section was responsible for tracking and evaluating every use of force occurrence, pursuit, and collision involving a Lynnwood officer. In 2020, this section was responsible for facilitating, coordinating, and tracking over 10,000 hours of formal training received by our personnel. Our Office of Professional Standards provides essential support to the department by ensuring we maintain high ethical and professional standards. This office is responsible for recruitment and hiring, performing audits of property and evidence controls and processes, and investigating both internal and community-generated complaints of alleged misconduct against employees. In 2020, this office performed 5 audits and investigated 25 complaints involving department employees. Of those 25 complaints, our investigations identified 7 instances of violations of policy or procedure. In those instances, appropriate corrective action and/or training measures were administered. Our Community Health and Safety section serves to effectively address the health and safety needs of the community through collaboration, engagement, and empowerment. In 2020, the Community Health and Safety section was staffed by a sergeant, 2 commissioned officers, an animal control officer, a school resource officer, a social worker, and 2 crime prevention specialists. Our crime prevention specialists also served as coordinators of our volunteer programs. Our Community Health and Safety section also manages our Explore Youth program. The Community Health and Safety section's community outreach efforts include a social worker, partnering with a police officer, engaging with community members in need. This work took place out in the field, meeting people in need where they're at.
Nancy, no, you're up here.
In 2020, our outreach team met with 55 new clients, connected 7 clients to housing, and assisted 5 clients in completing substance abuse treatment. This work, while laudable, represents a downturn in connections compared to 2019, where the team met with 163 new clients, connected 26 clients to housing, and assisted in connecting 15 clients to drug treatment. 2020 saw this outreach team's work significantly impacted by the pandemic. In addition to handling animal-related calls for service, our animal control unit is responsible for assisting with vehicle unlocks, performing traffic control, assisting disabled motorists, and enforcing parking laws. In 2020, our animal control unit, which is staffed by a single animal control officer, responded to 337 animal-related calls. This represents a significant downturn as compared to 973 calls in 2019 and 565 calls in 2018. In 2020, our crime prevention specialists coordinated working with our volunteer programs, including our Child Passenger Safety Technician program, our Volunteers in Public Safety program, and our Citizens Patrol. Our car seat program is made up of 4 volunteers who are dedicated to child safety, making sure that child and infant car seats are installed properly to protect our youngest members of the community. This group of dedicated volunteers inspected 78 car seats in 2020. Our Volunteers in Public Safety, or VIPS program, was 24 members strong in 2020. The VIPs are responsible for performing vacation house checks for people who are out of town, as well as assisting with community events, office tasks, and department program support. This group contributed 946 hours of service to the community, which represents a significant downturn as compared to the 3,520 hours contributed in 2019. Again, the impact of the pandemic was felt. Our Citizens Patrol is a group of 46 volunteers who work closely in supporting our patrol operations. Rain or shine, there is a very good chance you will spot our Citizens Patrol volunteers patrolling your neighborhood, assisting with traffic control at collision scenes, or providing free public assistance such as vehicle lockouts, battery jump starts, and local transport. In 2020, our CP members contributed over 2,000 hours of volunteer service to our community, which represents a noticeable downturn as compared to 5,994 hours in 2019. Our Explorer Post is made up of 9 young people who are interested in the law enforcement profession. This group of young volunteers have an opportunity to learn about our profession while at the same time giving back to their community. In 2020, our Explorers volunteered 83 hours of service compared to 950 hours in 2019. I want to thank you for taking a moment to learn about your Administrative Services Division, and we look forward to talking to you again next year.